Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? Hope you guys are all having an amazing day, night, wherever you guys are. This is Inside the Field, and today we will be talking about, since the World Cup is now over, we will be talking about the Ballon d'Or, the Golden Ball, the award that the most prestigious award in all of football that every player would want to win. And we are in we have a pretty big issue. We do. I mean, there's a big problem, everyone. Who's gonna win it? I mean, we have a lot of candidates that will be perfect to win this, special award, but we don't have a clear front runner. Now, there's like about 5 or 6 players you could probably name that deserve to win it, and there was about 1 or 2 players you could have said that could have deserved to win it automatically after yesterday's game. Now, at first, it seemed like Harry Kane or Michael Olise would be the ones to go for it. Then it was back to Dembele or Kvaratskhelia or Vitinha because of their Champions League campaign. But then after when the World Cup happens, it's like, oh my God, is it going to be a repeat of 2022 when Lionel Messi wins the World Cup and is going to be the first MLS player to win the Ballon d'Or? Or is it going to be Lamine Yamal, where he does stellar at Barca, doesn't really have the campaign he wants for the World Cup? Then again, wins the World Cup, wins La Liga, wins the Spanish Super Cup, does brilliant. I mean, there's a lot of people. And then you have Rodri, where, again, Golden Ball, player of the tournament. Very debatable, by the way. I think it's still Messi that should have won it. Um, and, I mean, doesn't really do much for Manchester City. Injuries all season, but then again, gets second in the Prem and wins the World Cup. I mean, there's a lot of candidates you can say. But at first, it looked like it was going to be between Lionel Messi and Lamine Yamal. It looked like Messi was going to win it because if he won the World Cup, it would have been Messi all day. Because obviously, when you carry a team when you're 39 years old to a World Cup win, to a World Cup victory, it's no question about it. You're player of the tournament. You're going against Haaland, Mbappe, Bellingham, all in their primes for goals. Michael Olise for assists and all that. You're going against all these guys, and you're still at 39 years old, still topping the charts in all these games. So, but that's not going to happen. He lost the final, so it's pretty tough to give him that award. And most of the time, would you really want to give an MLS player the Ballon d'Or? Yes and no, but it really depends on the criteria. What have they done the entire season? Again, Messi has been playing very stellar for Miami, has done really well, but didn't come away with the World Cup. But he did carry Argentina all the way to another final. So their second consecutive final. So it's a good argument, but it's really tough to give it to him. I think the clear frontrunner for me, I think that deserves to win the Ballon d'Or is Lamine Yamal all day. Who cares what happens in the World Cup? What he did, 1 goal, okay, but he did play stellar. He got 2 man of matches. He helped Spain, get that wonderful trophy, their second star in 16 years. Does stellar for Barca, wins La Liga, got La Liga Player of the Year, Player of the Season, whatever you want to call it. Youngest 19 year old wins the World Cup. Youngest player breaks all the records. Champions League does pretty decent. Wins the Spanish Super Cup. He's won 3 or 4 trophies this year, and then individual trophies, he's won almost all of it when it comes to young players. So I mean, there's always that. I mean, I believe Yamal is gonna be the winner for the Ballon d'Or. Now, there is some people I do want to talk about that could be an underrated shout, and they're 2 Spanish players that I think people are starting to notice them as well. We're gonna be talking about Pau Cubarsí and Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz, I think, what 50 games for Spain and has not lost one when he plays, and won the World Cup. Very big key role, replaces Pedri, and delivers every game. Plays amazing. Won the Champions League with PSG. Won the league. Won a domestic. He won like 4 trophies, all the big ones if anything. He won the league. Won the Champions League. Won the World Cup. Who says it could not be another Jorginho situation where he's not top 3, maybe even top 2 for the Ballon d'Or? But again, he's so under the radar and hasn't gotten as many goals and assists as the other guy, so it's really tough to put him there. But like I said, it might be another Jorginho situation where he has an argument. He does. He has an argument. One of the better midfielders in the world and delivers and wins a World Cup. So I think he's definitely a good shout. And then the other guy, like I said, is Pau Cubarsí, Barcelona defender, 19 years old. Him and Yamal join Pele and the other young stars that won the World Cup at such a young age with Mbappe. Winning the World Cup at such a young age is an amazing achievement, and they could both retire from world football in general from into international stage. They got the Euros, and then they got the World Cup. I mean, they can literally just stop playing. So it's now a matter. And again, reason why I say Pau Kubarsi is because he only got conceded on once this whole tournament. Only one team scored on you, and that was Belgium. Otherwise, no other team has scored on you at all. Not France. Sorry guys, this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen every video pretty much. I'm so sorry. It's gonna happen. France didn't score on you. Mbappe, Olise, Dembele, didn't score on you. Messi in Argentina didn't score on you. Only Belgium scored on you, and that's it. So, and that was Belgium's number 9. It wasn't even Romelu Lukaku. I think the other number 9. I can't really say his name. I'm so sorry. It's Ketelare. I don't know how to say his name. I'm so sorry, but he was the only guy to score against Spain this entire tournament. He's the guy that plays at AC Milan. There you go. But then again, won La Liga with Barcelona, won the Spanish Super Cup, played stellar throughout the entire season. I mean, he deserves a bit of a shout. I think he's gonna win the Copa Trophy. I don't know if he won it yet, right? If he did, then I mean, then I don't think he can win it again. But I think he's gonna win the Copa Trophy finally now. I think he'll win that, and then he has a good shot for Ballon d'Or as well. But there's so many players on this list that you can say deserves to win it. But it's gonna be weird because we still have the rest of the year to go on for. I think if I'm not wrong, or what the Ballon d'Or? This Ballon d'Or is this year or what? Like what in October, December? So I don't know if they count the rest of the season that's going on, like the afterwards, like the start. I doubt it. So I think the World Cup was the final cutoff. So since if I'm gonna say the World Cup's the cutoff, I think Lamine Yamal is the winner by all means necessary, well deserved. Ballon d'Or 19. Again, I think he could literally just retire, but he's not. I literally think he could retire and he literally can become the greatest prodigy we've ever seen in football, ever since Pele. So and maybe even Kylian Mbappe. So I mean, it's unbelievable. I guess I know Messi and Ronaldo played well when they're young as well, but Lamine Yamal won a World Cup, Euros, everything. He just hasn't won the Champions League yet. But I want to know your guys' thoughts and comments down below. Let me know who do you think is going to win the Ballon d'Or for France Football 2026. If you think it's Lamine Yamal, I can't blame you. If you guys think it's someone else like Mbappe, Harry Kane, or Lee, saying let me know who you guys think. I want to hear your guys' opinions and thoughts. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.